Today is February 22nd, 2025, and I am at Glendalough State Park in Otter Tail County, Minnesota. Parks today. We're going to Glendalough first, and then we'll go to Maplewood second, but there'll be a whole other video on that. We're not going to focus on it. So, need to start heading out to see that so we can make sure we hit both of them because it's a whole thing. They're both only open from 12 to 4 for like the visitor center, so I need to like aim to like get to one around 12 so that I have time to then explore, leave, drive the like 30-40 minutes between parks and still be able to see the visitor center at the other one. Music today, my very best friend in the entire world got me one, the deluxe Unreal on Earth, but also Wasteland Baby, which I already had self-titled, so now I have his entire discography on CD for listening to in the car, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm very excited. I haven't unwrapped this one yet. I've listened to a lot of Wasteland Baby, so it's Mr. Andrew Hosier on the drive today. See you when we get there. Hey, Christina. We made it to Glendalough. Talked to friends in the park office, got a map. He did say if I want to skate, that's allowed. I don't know if we'll be able to, just because it's very snowy, but I feel like you can skate through snow, it'll be fine. I also haven't skated in like 10 years, that's a really bad idea. There's a lot of people here, which makes sense because people like ice fishing, and it's warmer out than it has been all week. It is very bright, but we got... So this is Annie Battle Lake, which is a heritage lake, so like you're not allowed to have any like motor stuff on it, I guess. So that's what the guy said. So we're gonna do like this ice bridge trail kind of bit, which goes between Annie Battle Lake and Blanche Lake, and then we will see where we go. I legitimately, it is so bright, I cannot see at all what's in the viewfinder, so if we're looking at something else, who knows, but let's get going. Oh, I see the hiking trail sign, so we are on the right path. Also on the map here it says dog cemetery. Let's not do that. It does sound a little like smoke. I think someone has a bonfire going, which honestly I'm not mad at. I smell a bonfire smoke. Here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. Will it give me a headache eventually? Yes. But it's very slow too, which unlike most smells, that's not an exaggeration, most smells will give you a headache. A lot quicker than bonfire smoke though. Something else to know is for the past week, like the entire 7 days preceding this, it has been bone-chillingly cold in Minnesota. Like the highs were not above 0, and that's Fahrenheit. So we were significantly below freezing. Like it was so cold, and then it kind of got a little bit warmer. And right now it's 30 degrees, and it says cloudy on the radar. Not to like blind you, but it's not. It's really not. It's quite sunny. So it's honestly like ideal hiking weather because I'm not cold, there are no bugs, and I'm having a good time. So I'm glad it warmed up for me because here's the thing, I would have skipped another week. I would not have gone out if it were that cold because I value my fingers. I need them to type and to edit. I feel like I've said the same exact thing before at a different time, but oh well. So that's the Lake Emma Trail. That would be continuing to go east this way, which there is an observation deck over there. Doesn't look like it's too far. Oh, there's the dog cemetery again. Where's my scale? It'd be short, but you could see. There's the observation deck over there. There's also one just here. I wonder if we go here to the observation deck and then come back and go around here. It would be fun. I do really kind of want to go skating at some point though, so I wonder if I will. Maybe we'll find something on Lake Blanche. We're gonna continue this way, and then as long as we'll see what we see at the observation deck, and then we'll figure out where we want to ski, because I would like to go skate. I'm trying to like stay out of the ski trail because this is like shared for like hiking and cross country skiing, so we'll just see what we see. One thing I've definitely learned about myself that I didn't really expect, and like we're only an 1/8 of the way into the challenge. Well, we're still a 7th because I haven't gone to my second park today, then it'll be an 1/8. Is that apparently my ideal hiking weather is like 30 to 35 degrees and not windy. Doesn't even have to be sunny, just like not windy, and that's perfect. So we found that apparently February hiking is like my ideal hiking weather, which is kind of funny. Like that wouldn't be like what you'd first think. You'd think like, oh, summer, that's hiking weather. Nah, I'm good. The park is named after Glendalough in Ireland, which means the valley between two rivers. In 1990, the land this park is on was donated to the Nature Conservancy, and later in 1992, the deed was transferred to the Minnesota DNR, and it became Glendalough State Park. Like the name suggests, this park is located between lakes, many more than 2, as it would think. It's kind of an understatement. There's at least like 5 that I can see on the map. There's Annie Battle Lake, Lake Emma, Sunset Lake, Molly Stark Lake. There's tons that are here. The most notable one probably is Annie Battle Lake. It's notably very clear, and it is a heritage lake, so you can't have like boats or like anything other like motors on the lake. It sustains a lot of fish, kind of like crappies, bass, state fish is the walleye. And it's also quite popular for like canoeing and kayaking between that lake and some of the creeks that connect it to other waterways, because of course you can't have boats on there with motors, but of course you can paddle around. That's totally fine. Besides fish, the park is of course home to other wildlife. We have white-tailed deer, raccoon, red fox, and smaller mammals, of course, as well as many species of prairie, wetland, and hardwood forest birds. There is apparently an active eagle nest, as well as like fresh beaver cuttings that you might be able to see around. There are also loons that we will be able to see on any of the lakes. So honestly, a lot of Minnesota state animals. You have the walleye, the loon, the white-tailed deer. Very on theme, I guess, for it. Nearest town's going to be Battle Lake. It's not too far out of here. And then if you're thinking of like a city in the area to try and think of where in the state we're at, best bet would probably be Alexandria is not too far from here. And then if you're from elsewhere in the state, here are those numbers. We are 111 miles from St. Cloud, 131 miles from Duluth, and 176 miles from the Twin Cities. I think I'm gonna try skating. I already put my skates on. I also haven't gone skating in like 10 years, and this lake is covered in snow. By all accounts, this is a really terrible idea, but I don't know. I mean, so was the idea of going to 1,000,000 state parks in a year, so I feel like I should just do it. I should do something that kind of scares me a little bit and see how it goes, and then I should build myself following, and I should put it on the internet because I need to live a little bit more, so y'all can watch me fail. There's so much more snow than I thought there was. Dumb. After that whole, like, I should do something that scares me. The snow's just too deep. Like, I was like fully just standing. Like, I might as well been in boots with how much snow there was. It didn't matter, there were blades under my feet. Couldn't have skated if I wanted to, which I did, but I guess it's still been 10 years since I skated because that didn't change shit. Skating was a bust, but I think it's time we move on and head back, not head back, head to Maplewood. I do need to try and stop at the sign. I think that's it for Glendalough, honestly. It's cute. I think I'm just like a little bit tired. And like a little sad that ice skating didn't work out, not gonna lie, because like, it would have been great. There was just so much snow. I might as well not have been wearing skates. There was so much snow, it basically packed and became like a full sole. So, I didn't really accomplish anything. Honestly, it was braver changing from boots to skates and then skates to boots just in the middle of the snow without sitting down ever. I didn't get any snow on my boots or my skates when I did that though. Honestly, skill. I'm putting that on my resume. I'm yapping now. We need to wrap this up. That's it for Glendalough. It was great. I would probably want to come back here if there's like a little less snow to skate, or maybe in the summer, but I don't swim. So I feel like it would be lost on me then. Anyway, it was a good park.